Jai Gurudev. Pope Calixtus II worked toward resolving the investiture's controversy and restoring church unity. How can spiritual practices guide leaders in reconciliation and building consensus? Jai Gurudev, Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji emphasizes that reconciliation begins within. Practices like Sudarshan Kriya and meditation soften the heart, reduces ego driven conflicts, and enhances empathy. These tools empower leaders to listen deeply and foster unity. Programs such as Padma Sadhana strengthen clarity and patience needed to bridge divides. Vedic rituals like Gayatri Japa and Trikalsanda provide alignment with universal harmony, inspiring leaders to prioritize peace. The purifying fires of Agnikaram and Homas cleanse tension, Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2, cultivate equanimity and detachment, enabling leaders to act impartially and support reconciliation, exemplified by Calixtus's leadership. Honorius' second's papacy faced political complexities and church challenges. How can spiritual wisdom help leaders manage stress and maintain focus during turbulent times? Gurudev's teachings focus on maintaining inner calm amidst external chaos. Regular practice of Sudarshan Kriya and meditation lowers stress hormones and increases mental clarity. Shakti Kriya builds energy reserves, supporting endurance. Honorius' seconds' experience shows how spiritual grounding is vital for clear decision making under pressure. The discipline of Gayatri Japa and Trikal Sandhya strengthens the mind's focus. Performing Agni Karyam and Homas creates a purified space conducive to wise decision through Sanyam Sadhana and Padma Sadhana. Leaders cultivate attachment, helping them not to be overwhelmed by political turbulence, enabling steady leadership like Honorius II. Pope Innocent II dealt with schisms and efforts to unify the church. How can spiritual practices support leaders in healing divisions and inspiring trust? Gurudev highlights the power of compassion and clarity in healing divisions. Sudarshan prayer releases mental blockages, meditation enhances empathy, and Padma Sadhana fosters deeper understanding. These practices help leaders approach schisms with patience and vision, nurturing unity. The Vedic methods of Gayatri, Japatri, Kalsandhya, and sacred fires like Agni Karam help cleanse negative energies, fueling divisions. The disciplines of Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Padma Sadhana encourage forgiveness and higher perspective. Innocence's second's role in church unity illustrates the necessity of spiritual discipline in overcoming conflict. Pope Celestine II's brief papacy focused on diplomacy and reconciliation. How can spiritual tools help leaders cultivate a diplomatic and reconciliatory mindset? His Holiness Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji teaches that meditation and Sudarshan Kriya calm the mind and open the heart, essential for diplomacy. These practices help dissolve ego and foster compassion, enabling leaders to listen deeply and respond wisely. Programs like Shakti Kriya energize and empower leaders to decisively act but gently. The Vedic principles of Gayatri Japa and Trikals and they align leaders with the universal harmony, inspiring peaceful resolutions. The purification through Agni Karam and Homas removes obstacles to clear communication. Practicing Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 encourages equanimity and patience, vital qualities in delicate diplomatic endeavors like those of Celestine II. Pope Lucius II faced political upheaval and strife during his papacy. How can spiritual disciplines assist leaders in facing such crises with courage and steadiness? Gurudev emphasizes that steady breath and meditation are powerful anchors during crisis. Sudarshan Kriya regulates the nervous system, reducing anxiety and fear. Techniques like Padma Sadhana build inner strength and focus, enabling leaders to act decisively with calm courage even under pressure. Through Gayatri Japa and Trikalsa, their leaders can connect to higher wisdom, gaining perspective beyond immediate turmoil. Agni Karam and Homas purify energies, creating clarity and removing obstacles. The discipline of Sanyam Sadhana develops fearlessness and equanimity, supporting leaders like Lucius II in turbulent times. Pope Eugenius III was a key figure in launching the Second Crusade and promoting church reform. How can spiritual wisdom guide leaders in balancing activism with compassion? Gurudev teaches that true activism must be rooted in compassion and awareness. Practices like Sudarshan Kriya foster clarity and calm, preventing reactive decisions. Meditation deepens compassion, while Shakti Kriya energizes purposeful action. Art of Living's holistic approach helps leaders pursue goals without losing empathy. or inner peace. The Vedic rituals of Gayatri Japa, Agni and Homas purify intentions and surroundings, fostering righteous action. Recalls and the alliance leaders with their cosmic timing and dharma through Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 and Padma sadhana. Leaders cultivate detachment from outcomes, maintaining balance between zeal and compassion, as exemplified by Eugenius III. Pope Anastasius Sforza's brief papacy was noted for efforts toward peace and reform. How can spiritual practices support leaders focused on reform with a peaceful heart? His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji's teachings emphasize that true reform starts from within. Practices like Sudarshan Kriya and meditation calm the mind and open the heart to compassion, crucial for reformers. Padma Sadhana nurtures patience and perseverance, enabling leaders to enact change without aggression or impatience. The Vedic practice of Gayatri Japa fosters wisdom and clarity essential for discerning effective reforms. Rituals like Agni Karyam and Homas purify obstacles and negative influences around reform efforts. The discipline of Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 helps maintain equanimity amidst resistance, allowing peaceful, steady progress. Reflecting Anastasius' Ford's peaceful approach, Pope Adrian IV faced political challenges, including conflicts with secular rulers. How can spiritual disciplines help leaders maintain integrity and composure under external pressure? Gurudev says highlights that inner steadiness comes from sustained peace. Sudarshan Kriya reduces stress and helps leaders stay centered. Meditation and Shakti Kriya build resilience. Maintaining inner calm allows leaders like Adrian Fort to negotiate past struggles without losing ethical grounding. Regular Gayatri Japa and Trikalsanda practices align leaders with their cosmic dharma, providing clarity in political turmoil. Agnikaram and Humas cleanse negative energies around leadership challenges. Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2, and Padma sadhana cultivate attachment from ego and outcomes, fostering integrity and composure despite external pressures. Pope Alexander III's papacy was marked by long conflicts with Emperor Frederick Barbarossa and efforts to strengthen the church. How can spiritual tools help leaders persist in the face of long, difficult struggles? Gurudev teaches that persistence requires sustained inner energy and balance. Sudarshan Kriya energizes and rejuvenates the body mind system. Meditation and Padma Sadhana build mental clarity and emotional resilience, allowing leaders to maintain focus and compassion over prolonged challenges like Alexander III's perseverance. The continuous chanting of Gayatri Mantra and adherence to Trikal Sandhya rituals strengthen alignment with the universal will, fostering long term endurance. Agni Karam and Homas purify mental and physical spaces, supporting resilience. The practice of Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 cultivates detachment and inner peace, enabling steadfast leadership in extended conflict. Jagreb Pope Lucius III's papacy was marked by conflicts with the Roman Commune and the Holy Roman Emperor. How can spiritual practices empower leaders to face political challenges with wisdom and steadiness? Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankarji teaches that steady breath and meditation help maintain clarity and calm in the midst of political turmoil. Sudarshan Kriya helps regulate emotions and reduce stress, allowing leaders to act from a place of centeredness. Programs like Padma Sadhana cultivate patience and equanimity, essential in navigating complex conflicts as Lucius III did. Through discipline, Gayatri Japa and Trikals and their leaders align themselves with cosmic order, gaining perspective beyond immediate challenges. The purifying rituals of Agni Karam and Homas cleanses negativity that clouds judgment. Practicing Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 develops detachment and strengthens the ability to face adversity without losing inner peace. Pope Urban III's short papacy dealt with the fallout of the Third Crusade and political strife. How can spiritual tools support leaders in managing crisis and uncertainty? Gurudev emphasizes that in a crisis, grounding through breath and meditation is vital. Sudarshan Kriya calms the nervous system, helping leaders maintain mental clarity and emotional balance. Shakti Kriya replenishes energy, preventing burnout. These practices enable a composed response to uncertainty, as was needed during Urban III's papacy. The disciplines of Gayatri Japa and Trikal Sandhya offer connection to higher wisdom and cosmic timing, assisting leaders in making informed decisions. Agni Karam and Homas purify negative influences affecting leadership, and Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 fosters inner steadiness and courage, helping leaders face crisis without fear. Pope Gregory the VIII's brief papacy focused on urging a renewed crusade. How can spiritual wisdom guide leaders in inspiring action without losing compassion? Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji teaches that inspired action should stem from compassion and clarity. Sudarshan Kriya and meditation help leaders stay connected to their highest intentions. Padma Sadhana deepens wisdom, enabling leaders to motivate others with empathy rather than fear or anger. Vedic practices like Gayatri Japa, Agni Karyam, and Trikalsandha purify and empower leaders to act in alignment with Dharma. Homas create sacred space for focused intention, and the disciplines of Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 support balanced leadership, ensuring actions remain compassionate and wise. Pope Clement III worked on restoring peace between the papacy and Roman citizens and focused on church reforms. How can spiritual practices help leaders reconcile and build peace in conflict-ridden environments? His Holiness Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankarji emphasizes that true peace begins within. Regular practice of Sudarshan Kriya harmonizes emotions and promotes clarity, enabling leaders to listen deeply and respond compassionately. Meditation and Padma Sadhana nurture patience and non-attachment, empowering leaders like Clement III to foster reconciliation and healing amidst conflict. Vedic tools such as Gayatri Japa and Trikal Sandhya cultivate inner clarity and divine alignment, critical for resolving conflicts. Purification through Agni Karyam and Homas removes the negative energies, obstructing the peace. The discipline of Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 encourages equanimity and self restraint, essential qualities for effective peacemaking leadership. Pope Celestine III's papacy involved navigating political alliances and church authority issues. How can spiritual disciplines support leaders in managing complex political landscapes with integrity? Gurudev's teachings highlight the power of meditation and Sudarshan Kriya in cultivating centeredness and ethical clarity. These practices reduce stress and dissolve egoic tendencies, allowing leaders to uphold integrity amid the political complexity. Shakti Kriya builds inner strength to face challenges without compromise. Consistent Gayatri Japa and Trikal Sandhya synchronize leaders with the cosmic order, guiding righteous decisions. Rituals like Agni Karyam and Homas purify the leaders' environment and thoughts. Practicing Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 develops detachment from ego and political games, helping leaders remain steadfast and principled. Pope Innocent II was one of the most powerful medieval popes, known for asserting church authority and initiating the Fourth Crusade. How can spiritual tools help leaders balance authority with humility and wisdom? Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankarji teaches that true authority comes from inner strength and humility. Sudarshan Kriya and meditation calm the mind, preventing power from turning into ego. Padma Sadhana fosters deep awareness, allowing leaders to wield authority wisely and compassionately. Vedic disciplines such as Gayatri Japa and Trikal Sandhya imbue leaders with divine wisdom, encouraging righteous use of power. Agni Karyam and Homas cleanse and empower the environment, supporting balanced leadership. The practice of Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 cultivates humility, ensuring authority is exercised with responsibility and care. Pope Honorius III promoted the Fifth Crusade and supported the Franciscan and Dominican orders. How can spiritual disciplines help leaders inspire collective action rooted in compassion and vision? Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankarji's wisdom shows that inspiring others begins with clarity and calm in the leader. Sudarshan Kriya and meditation open the heart and mind, enabling leaders to communicate vision with authenticity and warm practices like Padma Sadhana strengthen resolve and empathy, essential for mobilizing communities in meaningful causes. The disciplined chanting of Gayatri Mantra and regular Trikal Sandhya connect leaders to universal consciousness, enhancing their ability to guide collective endeavors. Rituals like Agni Karyam and Homas purify intentions and surroundings, fostering a sacred atmosphere for unity. Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 cultivates humility and selflessness essential for servant leadership. Pope Gregory the Ninth is known for formalizing the Inquisition and promoting canon law. How can spiritual practices help leaders balance justice with the compassion and wisdom? Yes, Gurudev's teachings remind leaders that justice must be grounded in compassion. Sudarshan Kriya and meditation help maintain emotional balance and prevent harshness. Shakti Kriya empowers leaders to uphold truth firmly yet kindly, while Padma Sadhana nurtures insight to discern just action beyond rigid judgment. Vedic practices like Gayatri Japa and Trikal Sandhya develop clarity and connection to cosmic law, enabling wise judgments, while Agni Karyam and Homas purify the leader's mind and surroundings, preventing rigidity. Sanyam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 fosters equanimity and detachment, allowing leaders to administer justice with mercy and humility. Pope Celestine IV had a very short papacy marked by political tensions. How can spiritual discipline support leaders during times of uncertainty and brief tenure? Gurudev's teachings emphasize that regardless of external circumstances, inner peace is accessible through breath and meditation. Sudarshan Kriya quickly balances and rejuvenates the system, allowing leaders to act with clarity even under pressure. Padma Sadhana fosters acceptance and focus on present duties without attachment to outcomes. Consistent practice of Gayatri Japa and Trikalsam helps leaders remain grounded and aligned with higher purpose and amidst uncertainty. Agnikaram and Homas create protective, purified species. The discipline of Sayam Sadhana of level 1 and level 2 strengthens resilience and equanimity, enabling leaders to navigate transient challenges gracefully. Pope Innocent IV dealt with political conflicts with Emperor Frederick II and promoted church reforms. How can spiritual practices help leaders maintain patience and clarity in prolonged struggles? Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar Ji's techniques like Sudarshan Kriya deeply calm the nervous system, fostering patience and resilience essential during extended conflicts. Meditation and Padma Sadhana help leaders detach from immediate frustrations and maintain a broad, clear perspective, ensuring wise and steady decisions despite challenges. The practice of Gayatri Japa and Trikalsam attunes leaders to cosmic rhythms, encouraging harmonious responses to prolonged struggles. Performing Agnikaram and Homas purifies the environment and energizes the spirit. The Sanyam sadhana of level 1 and level 2 cultivates detachment and perseverance, enabling leaders to sustain integrity and focus during difficult times. Jagadev Pope Alexander IV continued in innocent forces policies and faced political unrest. How can spiritual discipline support leaders in maintaining steadiness and instability? Gurudev's Sudarshan Kriya and meditation techniques stabilize emotional fluctuations caused by political unrest. Regular practice enhances inner peace, enabling leaders to engage with their challenges calmly. Padma Sadhana promotes clarity and balanced decision making, essential for navigating instability wisely. Through consistent Gayatri Japa and Trikalsa, their leaders synchronize with the higher cosmic order, reducing internal stress. Rituals like Agni Karam and Homas cleanse negative energies